Today we're going to look at how to use Google Slides. One of the ways we're going to walk through this process is to make a slides essay template. The first thing we're going to need to do to make this template that we could share in a Google Classroom to students and make a copy for each of them, see other videos for that, is open up a new tab on our Chrome browser. Go to the Google Apps icon and click on Slides. Now there are several ways to do this, and this is the way I'm getting to Slides right now. You can click on Drive, and if there's a certain folder that you want to put this in, then you would go to that folder and click New so that you could open a Slides. I'm going to click Slides here. It's going to create or refresh this tab, and I'm going to click Blank. When you click a blank slides presentation, you get the default setup with a title slide and no name. I'm going to title this Practice Slides Essay Template and press Enter. This will automatically save. And then what I'm going to do, following my directions, is I'm actually going to add, instead of this title slide, I'm going to add a title and body slide. So this is where you can do different layouts, and depending on your theme, it will be color coordinated. I'm clicking this one, and then I'm actually going to delete this one because for my template for my essays, I'm not going to need a title slide. So I two-finger click on the actual slide. This gives me the option to delete or duplicate, which we will also use. So I'm going to delete this one. My first one, I'm going to fall back between my docs, which is where I'm copying and pasting from. I'm going to title it Introduction. Now this is coming out really small, so I want to fix this, and I'm going to make it, let's see, new font, and change the size to maybe 24. Looks good. And I want to highlight this part just to make it really pop for my students. The next part I'm going to copy and paste in are these sections that I want students to be very aware of as they insert their different sentences. Now, my audience I have in mind are primary students. Grade 5, grade 4, grade 3, perhaps. Modify as you need. You might need to modify this so it's higher. That's fine. Let's see, 14, I could go a little bigger. I could go a little bigger. And let's go back down to 20. There we go. And let's fix our spacing at the top. Boom. That gives them a little more room to play. Now, I like this format, and I like my sizing, so I'm going to two-finger click and duplicate this slide. But what I'm going to change is I'm actually going to change the contents. So I copy and paste again. Fix my size, make it 24. Highlight again, and go through. I also have a different section right here. So come in, Command A or Control A will select a whole section, and I want to make this size 20. And fix my spacing again. Now this one, I've noticed a pattern. On my body paragraph 2 and 3, I'm only changing their numbers. So I'm going to duplicate twice. And then I'm going to change the number 2 in 2 places and the number 3 in 2 places. Go down, change my number. For our last one, I just need to insert my conclusion. So I'm going to duplicate one more time, two-finger click, copy and paste in my conclusion pieces, resize if necessary, or just keep it the same size if I'm not getting too picky. And then add my works cited. Oops. Command Z will undo if you mistake. and spacey. All right, and the last slide that I want to insert is actually just a works-cited. So I'm simply going to add a new one since I don't need a copy, and I'm going to make it bullet formatted for my students. I'm going to put at least 3 because I want to tell my students you should have at least 3 pieces of evidence. From here, I want to do a quick little tool for my students to utilize. I'm going to go to Insert under my introduction slide, insert a video, and I'm going to type in 15-minute timer. From here, there's several choices. I'm just going to go with this first one. Once it loads, I want to make it smaller so that it goes into the top corner. And I'm going to make a comment for my students to say for the video, use if needed. Now remember, if there is a specific person that you want to tag, click a plus sign, and it will give you several options for who to email so it's directly connected to them. I click comment, and I'm able to walk away. I have several options for sharing this. If I go to my Google Classroom, I can find the link within an assignment. So click on Google Classroom. While that loads, there's another option where you click share. You can share directly with people here and give them editing, comment, or view privileges, or share the link the same way, edit, comment, or view privileges, and then copy the link, and you can paste it in or hyperlink it. Once you're in a Google Classroom, you can go to Classwork, click Create Assignment, and find it located in your drive. It'll be the most recent. So again, once you open the assignment, you'll need to title it. Find it in your Google Drive. You can add it. So if I added this one, and you can either make it so they can view it and you'll tell them file, make a copy. They can edit the file directly, which only do this if you're having them collaborate as a class on one specific thing, or make a copy for each student. So for a template, I would press make a copy for each student. If there's multiple classrooms you want to add this to, you can click those or switch it up and click for this one and not that one.